Hey there, what are you expecting today? Because whatever you expect, that's exactly what you're going to receive. I want to talk to you today about force and friction and the law of non-resistance. Force and friction comes from procrastination, self-sabotage. I want this, but I don't want this. I'll do it later. It's as if to say, oh, my situation is not, it's not screaming loud enough for me to take care of it right now. That's procrastination. Oh, I could do it tomorrow. Self-sabotage is when you say, I want this, but I'm not good enough. You're adding in something negative. You're about to go up and say, I would like to have this, but I don't think I'm qualified. Whatever comes after but, it's usually filled by outside circumstances or conditions that you have been conditioned from the outside. Anything that comes from outside, it's not pure of the heart. So when you start a sentence, I would like to go there, and then you immediately attach a but or what if, you have just taken dirt and threw it on a white painting. That's what you're doing. That's self-sabotage. You hurt yourself. One thing I know is that your physical body and your soul is crying to your mind to change the mind. And change the mind when? Exactly when it needs to change. When you're facing a problem, that's when you need to change your mind and create another image. So force is ignorance toward outside circumstances and not taking care of them right away, as well as self-sabotage, procrastination. You don't assume responsibility because you don't think you have it. You don't think you have the ability. You don't know what laws to use. So when we operate by those traits, we get confused in life. We don't know why things are happening, why they're not happening, and what am I going to do? Now, heaven's first law is order. So if you're chaotic, all you have to do is just pinpoint back and say, now, wait a minute. How long have I been having this problem? It's as if you're your own doctor. How long have I been having this problem? Why is it that I'm not fixing it? What are some of the patterns within me that I keep holding on to? What do I tell myself every single day? What's the pattern in my relationship? What's the pattern with my money? Am I a conduit through which I allow things to come in and then pass through me, and I take something for me? Or am I the kind of person that I kink myself in the beginning, I kink myself in the middle, and when I'm supposed to give to others, again, I live like this all my life. And those are indecision, lack of knowledge and understanding, procrastination, self-sabotage, depending on outside circumstances more than you depend on the inner circumstance or the inner image. You don't believe you have any power or an authority. So there's so many aspects that we can look at to try to fix the force and this friction and you being stuck in your reality. Now, the law of non-resistance is referring to the law of allowing. Allow yourself to sit down. Allow yourself to ask yourself questions. Allow yourself to come up with a solution. Allow yourself. So this is a matter of now opening yourself up. It's not a matter of keep on keeping on and go on the same way and expecting different results. It's allowing yourself to come to a staying still and say, wait a minute. I want to allow myself to take some time and look over the situation. Allow myself to gather some knowledge and understanding. Allow myself to think about this. All of this has to be done within and by you, because nobody outside of you exists. And you attract that which you are. And the more you stay in that vibration of force and friction, the more you're going to cause friction. I've noticed that with my children. I would walk in their room and immediately their hands would be up and I go, what's going on? But my vibration, without speaking, was one of struggle within. And so it was matching what was in between me here. It was reflecting it on the outside. And I go, wait a minute. I know this is me doing it. And then I had to retrieve and I had to say, wait a minute. Let me see what's going on. Procrastination. Self-sabotage again. I'm not allowing myself to freely speak. And if you don't allow yourself to speak freely and flowing, as if you're a tube and you're allowing this power to flow through, then find yourself and find out where you're kinked. What what names are associated with these behaviors, with this type of thinking and behavior. And then ask yourself, do I want to be defined by this for the rest of my life? Has this benefited me? What's the purpose of me being a procrastinator? What's the purpose of me being a self-sabotager? Is there any purpose in it? There's no purpose in it. And when you realize that there's no purpose in it, there's no meaning to it, there's no need for it, it dissolves. It goes back into nothingness where it came from. But first you must face the problem. You must be clear of where you are. So then you know how to fix it, how to overcome it. And understand that each time you force and you cause friction or you are impatient, has to do with certain habits. Habits come from certain images that we hold within. Sometimes we don't even know the images we hold within. You can hold an image of, I'm not good enough. You can hold an image of, I've never been there. You can hold an image of, that's too difficult, too hard for me. I've never done that. When all we have to do is to actually make a decision and say, no, I would like to be there. I would like to try that. And all it takes for you is to create the image and speak in alignment with that image or from that image. And built within that image, just like any seed, there's also the attraction where you're going to attract what's necessary to build that image together, or to make that acorn seed turn into an oak tree. You're going to attract everything, any kind of energy. Energy is thoughts or people or resources. You're going to attract every energy that you need for that image to become a reality. So understand, you're not here to work alone, but the work inside has to be done alone. Now, if you can't do the work inside, you need a coach and a mentor. And so you begin to troubleshoot yourself and you say, okay, I've tried to do this on my own. I really, really have tried it, but I still can't get over certain things. I'm not seeing my own pattern from above. I don't know how to move myself. I don't know what's going on with me. Or you're saying, I've tried to fix these things that I think I need to fix, but I'm still not getting out of them. That's when you say, well, I need a coach and a mentor. I need outside help. I need somebody that could come with their awareness or their perspective and help me out. Now be careful where you go to, because here's the thing. If you go to people that are just vibrating at your frequency in that very moment, you're going to hear your fears being spoken back. And so you've got to go to somebody that is a few steps above you, that has integrity and has maintained a consistent, persistent, different lifestyle or different vibration, and has always overcome and kept going forward and bigger and bigger and bigger. Those are the people you need to look up to and surround yourself with. So this is why I think one of the reasons we need coaches and mentors. Now, I, as a coach and mentor and a high performance mentor, I am being coached by number one global consultant in mindset and high performance. Now you can ask yourself all kinds of questions as to why I'm doing that, because I know my purpose. I know where I'm going. I know the vision that I have within. So what's your vision? What's your purpose? Let's say that you're coming out of this situation. Do you want to play small or you want to play big? Another reason why you should look for a coach and a mentor, right? So to eliminate force and stagnation and being stuck and friction, you always need a coach and a mentor. I know what it's like to go to friends. I burn my friends. And then I said, you know what? I hear the same thing. Well, because I was telling them the same thing. But I didn't know how to put it in application. They didn't teach me. They couldn't teach me because they were commoners just like me. They were not up above more than I was. But I didn't catch on until I entered into the knowledge and understanding of my identity and the laws of the universe. And then I said, all right, I've got to leave those friends behind. I love you, but I'm seeing something else. I'm going someplace else. I see my purpose. I'm like, and I want to make those quantum leaps. And I need a coach and a mentor that has made those quantum leaps. I don't want to dibble dabble. I don't want to play small. I don't want to manifest a free cup of coffee. I don't want to manifest an SP and $1,000 extra a month. No. I want to live the big life. I want to choose big words in my mouth. Let me surround myself with those people that speak those big words. What's their idea about life? What do they talk every day? How do they think? What do they do? What are those behaviors? Now you can look on the outside and watch someone, but remember, outside is a mirage. You've got to know the inner workings of the mind. And so for that, you need a coach and a mentor, a mindset coach and a high performance mentor. If you want to change your mind, which is 98% of all your habits and results in life anyway. And then high performance, you're performing at a different altitude, a different level of mind, which is 7th level, which is awareness. The 7th level of awareness, which is mastery, So you mastered every circumstance. You're not a procrastinator. You don't self-sabotage anymore. You're not confused anymore. You make decisions quickly. You don't change them often. You stick with them. Those are the benefits, some of the benefits of having a coach and a mentor. So if you find yourself being stuck, you're pushing the wheel, but then you crank it and you're pushing and you crank and you push and you crank and you're on this emotional roller coaster. You need someone that could see more in you than you see yourself, has more faith in you than you have faith in yourself. Those are some of the benefits of having a coach and a mentor. So I hope this has helped and has encouraged you to make the right decisions in life, maybe how to troubleshoot yourself a little bit. And if you need any help, don't hesitate, ask for help. I do have my program, Manifest Without Money. If you feel like it, go ahead and click in and come within the program. You also get me for about an hour a week in the Facebook private group community, Manifest Without Money. So once you get within the program, you can come within the group where you get me live and I'll answer your questions and I will work on a specific goal or whatever you might be going through. So thank you so much for being here. Click the notification button below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.